These stories for those who struggle to overcome their past and are always sad because of it. It is a story that illustrates how to let go of the past and find peace. It gives hope to those who watch it till the end. It teaches a very important lesson about how letting go can change our lives and make us happier. The story is as follows. Once there lived a Zen master named Hiroshi who was revered for his wisdom and serenity. People from near and far came to him for guidance on various matters. One day, a young woman who was tormented by grief visited the Zen master and asked for his help. He wanted to know how to let go of our pain and find peace. The Zen master welcomed her and invited her to sit with him. He looked at her and said, "Tell me, my dear, what troubles you?" The young woman burst into tears and said, "Master, I am filled with sorrow. I have lost someone I loved, and I cannot get over it. Every day, I am haunted by the memories and the agony. I wanted to learn how to let go and find peace in my heart." The Zen master listened with care, his gentle eyes showing compassion. He asked the woman to follow him. He led her to a river that followed near the monastery. He pointed to the river and asked the woman, "What do you see?" The woman said, "Sir, this is a river." The Zen master asked, "Can you see the water flowing in the river?" The woman nodded in yes. The Zen master asked, "What would happen if I stopped the water from flowing?" The woman said, "Sir, the water would stop and gather in one place." The Zen master asked, "Would it still be a river?" The woman said, "No, sir, it would be more like a pond." The Zen master asked, "Would the water be as fresh and clean as it is now? Would it be drinkable?" The woman said, "No, sir. The water would stagnate and become polluted. Over time, many impurities and dirt would accumulate in the water." The Zen master said, "You are right. If the water stays in one place, it becomes dirty and unhealthy." Then he turned to the woman and said, "This is the answer to your question. If you hold on to your past memories and emotions, your mind will also become like a pond. Over time, it will be filled with negativity, resentment, and despair. The art of letting go is like releasing the water, just as letting the water flow keeps it pure and fresh. Letting go of your pain and sorrow will free you from suffering. True peace and healing come from letting go." The young woman looked into the Zen master's eyes, seeking guidance. She asked, "But how do I let go, Master? How can I release the pain that has consumed me?" The Zen master looked at the woman with kindness and said, "Letting go starts with acceptance. Acceptance of what has happened, acceptance of your pain, and acceptance of the impermanence of all things. Understand that holding on to the past will not change it. It will only take away your present moment and prevent you from seeing the beauty that life still offers you. Practice forgiveness for others and for yourself. Holding on to resentment and blame will keep you stuck in a cycle of suffering. By forgiving, you'll let go of the anger and open your heart to move forward." The young woman absorbed the Zen master's words, and a ray of hope shone in her eyes. With gratitude in her heart, she bore to the monk and said, "Thank you, Master. I will try to practice acceptance and forgiveness. I understand now that by letting go, I can find peace and heal my heart." Saying this, she left with lighter steps. The story teaches us the importance of letting go in our daily lives. Our life is also like a river that keeps flowing and changing. Dwelling on the past is like stopping the water and making a pond. A pond gets stagnant, polluted, and unhealthy over time. Likewise, when we think too much about our past, our mind gets filled with negativity, pain, and resentment. Moving on from the past is like letting the water flow and restoring the river. Likewise, when we let go of the past, we release our negative emotions and feelings and become fresh like a flowing river. Moving on from the past helps us to accept what has happened and forgive ourselves and others. Acceptance and forgiveness frees us from the pain and sorrow that holds us back. Holding on to the past hurts or regrets only makes us heavy and stops us from moving forward. It is like carrying a heavy backpack full of stones everywhere we go. But when we learn to let go, it is like dropping that backpack and feeling lighter, freer, and more peaceful. Letting go does not mean forgetting or denying what happened, but it means accepting it and allowing ourselves to heal. It is about letting go of things we can't change and focus on what we can control. When we let go, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, experiences, and happiness. Therefore, always remember, sometimes the bravest thing we can do is to let go and trust that everything will be okay, because in letting go lies our greatest freedom and peace. Thank you very much for devoting your precious time with us. Stay blessed.